Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Sailor Freedom. Hello, haven't given you a Facebook Live update in a while, and I wanted to do this for the holidays because there is so much excitement and so much we're grateful for, and I want to show you. So I'm literally right now standing, I don't know if you can't see it fully right now, but we are in front of our new activity center at one of our campuses. This one has been named Julie's Place in honor of the lead donor's request, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more, but each of our campuses is now templatized and scaled that we could roll them out throughout the country. Our regions are the Southeast, the Midwest, and soon the Southwest. So come on inside. We'll get away from the chainsaw guy out there. And first we want to give some proper honor to our donor base here who helped build this, and then I'll share more about everything that's going on, but this is just a little shout out to our champions. And this beautiful sign over here to show you, again, it's called Julie's Place. But the beauty of Sailor Freedom, so for those of you that just need to be reminded again, it is not about, oh, it's just sex trafficking and oh, they got there honestly because they deserved it. But every single person that we help, whether in our prevention program and they're only 11 years old, they are groomed for what has happened to them. They're groomed for the next things that happen to them, and they are groomed to end up in the life. And you're gonna hear a lot more. I'm gonna be using that word groomed quite often and helping you understand that this is never a choice. Some people are like, oh, it's a choice, I'm helping them. But when a little girl is sexually abused or a little boy is sexually abused, and then they make a decision based off of that abuse, here, come inside with me because we can still hear the chainsaw guy a little bit. When they make their decisions based off of a framework of abuse, they go down pathways no child should ever go down. And so we are so excited that we have had the brilliant partnership with amazing advisors like Stuart Moore, who built Sapient Technology, who helped us scale our organization like a business so that we could bring amazing solutions in affordable ways to these beautiful, beautiful young ladies that need it. So all of our campuses now have not only our main residential home, and on the main residential campus, the main home, then we have an empowered living home, which I'll show you when we go outside, a graduate home, and then a beautiful activity center. So today we're showcasing this. This is our flex space, so we could have our trauma clearing, like group events here, we could have fun activities here, we could have game night, etc. And then we, in the past, when you only have your first main home, the girls have to all stay in the main house for education. But now in the activity center, Julie's Place, we have this gorgeous place where they have their tutoring every morning. So as you can see, they are literally able to spread out, not be on top of each other. We have all the curriculum. A girl that's been sexually abused since she was a child and then ends up on the streets, whether she's 11 when she gets there, 13 or 15, she does not have her education. Almost 99% of the girls that come to us don't even have their GED. 100% of the girls that come to Sailor Freedom get the minimum of their GED. And then they go on to start college and continue their college careers and graduate and become amazing professionals and have partnerships throughout the community with all of our different career partners. So no matter where you live, you might say, wow, I could be a career partner for Sailor and help these girls. This is our counseling room. Look how cool this is. One of our little private counseling areas here. So now instead of staying in the main house for their counseling, they could come out here. It's like they get away and they step into something different. And what else we have in our activity center? This is so cool. I had a group of donors that introduced me to a very special man. His name is Frank Trulask, and Frank is the owner of True Fitness. So how many of you have seen this logo right here, True Fitness? Frank is based out of St. Louis, and when he found out about what we do, his heart went out and he said, Elizabeth, do you need workout equipment? And now every campus that we have around the country, he equips with state-of-the-art, brand new. I mean, this room alone is valued at almost $30,000 of exercise equipment. He's shipping it into another campus next week, and then we're working on our final campus that's pending opening right now in the Midwest. It's going to be received there in January. So Frank Trulask has helped us create all of this. And what's so exciting to share with you guys is that not only do we have, how to build the campuses, what the flow is, our programming and our outcomes just through the roof and growing. And I wanted to share, since we've opened our doors, we started Sailor Freedom in 2011, we got incorporated in 2012. We have helped over 300 women, 300 beds, 300 women have come and lived at Sailor Freedom and had a bed at Sailor Freedom. Over 1,000 law enforcement agents have been trained, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. This year alone, we trained almost 40 law enforcement agencies in the state of Connecticut, because you have these amazing laws being changed by legislation, but if no one's training roll call and street crimes, they don't know what's happening. One of the law enforcement agents recently said, I came into this training and it was like coming in with one eye open and I left with two. Had no idea what we were looking at. So we're changing law enforcement's ability to protect and rescue these girls, and we've worked with over 2,000. We just launched our prevention program. This is for all kindergarten through high school. We have launched this 2014. We really got off the ground with different partnerships of amazing programs. And since then, it's been 2,000 young lives that we have put through our prevention program. That's where they get to disclose, hey, my brother has been raping me. Hey, this has happened. Our whole goal is to grow prevention so exponentially that it puts our safe housing out of business. Our outreach program, that's when we're in the streets, the jails, the courts. Over 2,000 young ladies have gone through that, or 3,000, that one's 3,000. 3,000 young ladies have gone through our outreach program. That's where we are able to expunge their records if they complete services through Sailor Freedom, and all of the charges that were tied to them through the coercion of being on the streets all get vacated. So it's a beautiful, beautiful holiday season. And we wanted to celebrate with you guys, and we wanted to share that the Sail Away Foundation is now being launched, because we have learned that some donors are like, I would rather help on large scale stuff. Like if I make a gift of $1 million, is that too much? Could Sailor handle that? And we've created a foundation where we've actually linked together the top organizations around the country and put us in one network, working together collaboratively to get ahead of it on prevention front and get ahead of it on the protection and law enforcement training front. We have Benghazi hero Tig working with us. We have Colonel Joe Adams working with us. We have some of the most amazing organizations out of LA working with us. We're a director of one of those was LAPD for over 30 years. We are creating a network to bring immense systemic solutions. And so whatever your level of wanting to get involved, there's a place for you, and we desperately need you. We have had survivors recently. I don't know if everyone's heard this story yet, but one of our recent survivors went to court to testify against her trafficker. She was only barely 18 when she came to us. She had been to 40 other points of intervention, drug rehab, this, that, all these different shelters. Nothing helped till she came to Selah. She was able to get so trauma-free. She's in college now. She's working at Park Hyatt, one of our corporate sponsors, and she went to court and testified. She got to do an impact statement against her trafficker, convicted him of 30 years. And the state's attorney said, I have never seen a more powerful impact statement in my 20 years as a state's attorney. So what's important for you guys to know is we have raised over $13 million since we started Sailor Freedom because of you. And 92% of that money goes directly into our programs. And that's why some people are like, I've never heard of it, because we don't have a huge development in our events team or marketing team like so many organizations. We have been perfecting the actual work of reaching these girls, of training, and of saving lives. Over 1 million people have been educated by Sailor Freedom's work since we started. And the beautiful thing is now you can see this is one of our campuses, our templatized model that we're about to launch fully in Chicago is done. We have the main home where the girls come first. After they go to our assessment home on another campus, assessment home's important because beds are rotating, they have to be ready. Then they come here to our main campus, and then after they stay at least 9 months, they get to graduate up to a second home right over here, our empowered living home. All these little graduations and acknowledgement of their success fuels on their empowerment and their leadership and their ability to sustain. And then they move on, we have graduate housing. So we just built all of this on this campus, and every campus around the country is going to be scaled exactly like this. And as we close the year, we're trying to open the doors for our assessment house in the Midwest. We only need $100,000 to have that fully up and running, launched, staffed. We are right on the precipice of that one. So if you're looking for year-end ideas, if 100 of you want to give $1,000, we'd be thrilled, let's do it. And that will release 20 beds for assessment victims in the Midwest. So they come in as victims, they leave as survivors, and you guys are champions. And I just wanted to update you on all the amazing beauty that we have here. And I look forward to sharing more and more updates, because just because a child was groomed and told she was worth nothing and had everything stolen from her as a child, that grooming does not at all limit her future, and Sailor Freedom and you. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. See you guys soon.